Morning. Happy boom. How is that? Oh, happy boom boom day. For 1 minute, I thought today was Thursday. How are you guys? How's everyone doing? Good morning, good morning. Morning, morning. Good morning. Happy boom boom day. Oof. We're selling off. We are selling off. Beautiful reaction of the VWAP. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Monday low is the main level to watch here. We're under Monday low. So let's see if we're gonna keep selling off here or if the market is gonna hold it. So far, it looks like it wants more downside, but we'll see. We'll see. We're trying to hold pre-market low. Nvidia, beautiful, beautiful reaction yesterday. We have tariff announcement in 20. I thought it was oh yeah, at 10. Yes. And we have data also, and we have feds about like two or three feds speaking since I think starting at 9:40 or something like that. We have a bunch of feds speaking today also. So we have a bunch of stuff going on. So today can be a little bit tricky. We need to be really, really, really careful. Really careful. Really careful. We have ES trying to hold Monday low. NQ's a little bit under. It's under that level. I think the weakness on NQ is based on Nvidia downside. Finally, my Nvidia trade is playing out. I enter Nvidia puts on Friday off of the 187 reaction. Oh yeah, please like the video. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, Mil. Yeah, so yeah, Nvidia have two little gaps below. It has a huge head and shoulder. It's been reacting 187 for like 3-4 days. So yeah, I'm very, very green on Nvidia. My first PT is gonna be 181.50. Yeah, the market just dying. Yeah, we could see the gap fill below, the gap getting filled below. We could. I don't know, today is very tricky. Like I don't trade based on what it could happen. And we have a bunch of stuff going on today, so anything can happen. Anything can happen. The market can go crazy to either side. What do you guys think is gonna happen with the tariff? And the kid is dead. Whoa, okay. Okay, let me see, where are we here? The gap is here. This is the gap. And I will say we have all these of, well, this entire level could be a strong support to watch out. Yeah, here 600 was an important support level, and then I'm gonna say 560, and then 540. That's NQ. Let me see. Yes. Does the market know what's gonna happen with the tariff, or what? Okay. ES and NQ looking pretty much the same here. Both we have Thursday low. It's an important support level, and then we have Monday low also. Like 2 weeks Mondays ago. That's the Monday low. That's the beginning of the gap. And then under Monday low, Monday the 5th. Monday 5th. And then we have the beginning of the gap also. Okay. Okay, so we have a pretty big move in the morning, especially for NQ. Um, we have a lot of we have data and a very important decision, and Fed speaking at 10. So it's tricky to just start trading here. Okay, I like this bounce here on ES. Let's see if it's gonna reject our resistance level. That's pre-market low on SPY. But I like this pullback. In fact, I want the market to go even lower and go for the gap. I think it's at least for me it's very tricky to look for plays to the upside when we have a big gap below. Like I don't feel comfortable trading upside with a big gap below. Look at that. Look at that candlestick. Are we gonna react here? I like this. Ooh, that was nice. That was nice. Nice reaction there. Nice reaction there. Yeah. If I see another bounce here and possible reaction, I'm gonna look for a reaction play. Oh, too late. That was pretty good. Anyone caught that? That was perfect. Mm. You got that? Nice, nice. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah. So we're this reaction, this a resistance. Yeah, I think today is a day to just be really, really careful. If you're trading with your normal size, try. I think for a scalp, for to today's a scalpers market. If you're holding your position, just go with a smaller size. Like I'll be really, really careful because I think today could be a crazy day. Like we can have a huge candle coming out of nowhere because of news or data or a Fed speaking or tariff news. Yeah, really patient day. Yes. guys hear the music? What happened to the traders who used to trade live with you? I'll be with them later today. Is it loud, the music? It has a good volume? The music is loud? Very loud? For you guys, pretty low for me. Okay, I'm gonna cut it. This is music 50%, it's at 40%. I took it off, no worries. Okay. I don't understand how it's so loud. For me, it was very, very low. Okay, so yes, it's trying to hold the 50s. That was Monday's low. Pre-market low, I will say. Depends how you see it, if you're trading SPY or if you're trading ES. For ES, it's Monday low. For SPY, must be pre-market low. But yeah, 50, 950. It's trying to hold there, 950s. I'm watching this 968 level on ES. Can it hold it? Is it gonna reject again? If we have another bounce here, I'm gonna see how we're gonna react here again. Maybe place the trade. If I see that it keeps rejecting, I'm gonna take a rejection play. If it acts as support, I'm gonna look for a bounce play. Yeah, it was so sad. I prefer to listen to music because sometimes I have nothing to say when the market's doing nothing. So when I'm trading on my own, I'm watching YouTube because trading is most of the time about waiting for a good setup. And you guys already have my plays for today. It's on my Discord. I can sing for you guys. I think you guys will cry if you heard me singing. My biggest long-term position, I don't know, because I don't really check my long-term much. I don't know. I have it like I honestly don't really check that because I have everything. Everything gets bought and reinvested automatically, so I don't check my long term. But I made a big investment on Palantir and Hood last year. I talk about it here a bunch of times. It was like the beginning and around April last year. And then I bought a bunch of Oracle at the end of last year. I bought at 220, at 190, and my last one was around my last bought was around 185, but it's not my biggest hold. Oracle is not my biggest hold on my long term. I think it must be an ETF or something like that. Yeah. Whoa, okay. Okay, looks like we're going for the gap, at least on NQ. NQ's at the beginning of the gap. Ooh, okay. Oxy, some, those are oil plays, right, Brit? Yeah. Oracle is failing the gap, going for the gap. Don't like it anymore. For a short-term swing trade, not for a long-term play. Yeah, I do think oil can definitely benefit from um what's going on in Venezuela and Iran. Yeah. My first PT on Nvidia just hit is 181. Nvidia still has another little gap below that I wanted to see getting filled, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. So I'm gonna start taking some profits here. I'm over 120% up on my Nvidia puts. Yeah, that was pretty good. What is HAL? Oh, okay. I honestly, I've been really lazy and not really doing much research for this year. I really need to put in the work and start researching um components and everything that is needed to make AI move. And I don't mean Nvidia. Like I want to buy stuff that I don't know, are used by Nvidia and AI, like chips, components, materials, all that. I need to do that. And I keep postponing it. I like this pullback on the markets. Can the Q and ES fill the gap below? Can we have that? On the AI company. Oh, I'm gonna research that. Thank you, Ross Gibbons. He's on YouTube. Okay.
The metals group is surging.
Okay. Who's trading options here and who's trading futures? Both? Yeah, me too. Trading options, futures, both. No, you can do futures with 30 bucks, 40 bucks. Futures, nice. Both. I think the best combination is both. At least that's what's really, really working for me. Day trading futures and swing trading options whenever I see a big opportunity coming my way. Futures or options? Well, futures have no Greeks. Pretty easy. You just click buy and sell and you're in a trade. You don't have to think about what contracts, what strikes, how long you want to hold it. You just buy and sell with one click. No Greeks. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. Yes. Yes. I think the only downside of futures is that it's so easy to trade that we, at the beginning, can be a little bit difficult to not overtrade. I'm guilty of that. I know a bunch of fellow traders, futures trader, have the same problem at the beginning. It's so easy to trade that it can be a little tricky to stop trading. Yeah, futures. Mm. And man, when you get a big move on futures, it is so satisfying. It's so like yummy that you just want to keep trading. Yeah, you can do a strangle, you can do with options, you can sell options, you can do um what's the name when you buy and then you sell above? You do like a small long position. I forgot. That's a Debit spread. You can do a debit spread. Like you can buy a naked call and then make it a debit spread. You can kind of log profits, but you can still keep making more. Yeah, debit spread. You can do so many things with options. Yeah. There's people that only sell options and only trade based on locking. Oh my God, I forgot the word for that. When you're setting options. Yeah, you can do the wheel. There's so many things. Um, I know a fellow YouTuber. He only posts in Spanish that he only sell options. And he makes great money. Like it's very stable. But for me, that's so boring. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, I like more like being in and out of something. I don't like selling options. Like I can do that. In fact, I do sell options when we have big things coming up like Tesla Day. I do sell Tesla options when we have also Tesla earnings, like before Tesla earning, because the IV is so high that you can sell crazy out of the money contracts and make a lot of money. But for that you need kind of big account. Unless you do like credit spreads. But yeah, there's so many things that you can do with options. I use options mainly to swing trade. Okay, we're trying to hold here on NQ's the beginning of the gap, and we're very far from the VWAP. Yeah, look at that bounce. No tariff decision today. Okay. What's the market gonna do with that? Oh, damn. Let's see how EOS is gonna react to pre-market low and the VWAP. On the 60s, 967, 968. I use for copy trading, I use Tradeify groups. You don't need a copy trader. You can use groups on Tradeify. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so now we have the tariff out of the way. Let's give it a little bit of time for the market to really tell us where it's gonna go after that news, and then we can start trading, hopefully. Well, I can start trading. I know a few of you already made some trades and already made some money. I don't like trading before important news, so I like to give it uh, a little bit of time so the market can digest this, and then I can start trading. IWM is moving. Let's see. Yeah. Good thing I sold most of my Nvidia position. That was perfect. I had the perfect level, 181. That was perfect. I made over 140% on Nvidia. Okay. Is ES gonna hold here? How can someone trade futures with 40 bucks? Oh, because you trade with a funded account or eval account with a prop firm, not with your own money. Okay. I want to see what's gonna happen here on ES. Are we gonna reject? Is it gonna hold? Okay, it's rejecting so far. Mhm. I'm watching also this level here on NQ. 67. Kind of like that hold. Am I using these levels on charts? No, I like using my own levels. I don't watch anyone for my trading. I don't base my trades or levels on anyone else's. I like using my own. That way I understand better what I want to do with my trades. Okay, I'm gonna try a long here. Let's see. Yep, yep, I like this. I like this hold on NQ. I like this hold on NQ. It looks like it's not gonna hold. Yeah, I'm out. I don't like how the market is moving. Yep. Mm, that's awesome, Breed. Yeah. Yeah, Breed was one of my students on the mentoring program. I think the beginning of last year, or it was 2 years ago, Breed. Yeah, you're doing awesome. Okay, looks like we're gonna hold here. Early 2025. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm gonna try it out again with a smaller position. Come on, give me a push here. I'm looking for a move to 720 and then this morning high here. 780, 790. Yikes. Mm. Okay, I'm all out. I'm all out. Pretty choppy. I'm getting chop around. I'm gonna leave these accounts alone. I'm gonna look for one more trade with 5 TPT accounts If it doesn't work, I'm gonna be out of today. I'll be done for the morning. $40K loss? Technically it's nothing loss. It's a funded account. So I just gave back part of my buffer, but it's not a 40K low. That's the beauty of prop trading. I'm not losing any of my money. Only gave back the buffer that I had on these accounts, on these 20 Apex accounts. That's why I'm trading prop firms. And it still looks like it wants to hold here. So now if I take any trade, it's gonna be with 5 TPT accounts. Is there any millionaire traders here? But I don't think that matters for you. What is it? That is not gonna change your trading or your day or your life. Well, I do think it definitely changed your life. I think it did for me. Seeing other people making money trading, it definitely gives me I will say a better outlook of what it can be possible trading. What you can do if, like, in my mind, I was, if that person can do it, I can do it too. So I do think seeing other people making money trading, like for real, like if you can see them like trading live, it definitely, yeah, it validates what you want to do, what it can be done, what it's possible. Yeah. And I think trading, like I've been trading for 9 years, I think 8 or 9 years. I started trading with penny stocks and then I moved into shares. I traded a little bit of crypto and then I started trading options and now I'm trading mainly futures because you start really kind of seeing the pros and cons of trading, what vehicle it works for you, and it's better when it comes to easier to make money. I do think right now trading with props is definitely easier to make money. I started trading futures 2 years ago and it's definitely changed the way that I see, I will say, the way that I see trading, but mostly is like I want to make sure the money that I invest into my trades really works for me. So when it comes to trading with props, the risk to reward is, I think it's huge. That's why I've been trading props mainly the past 2 years. Just by having the opportunity to buy an account for 90 bucks and you can make as much money as you want or can just by investing 40 bucks or 90 bucks, it depends what prop you're using, is huge. If you really understand how props work and how to use it to your advantage, it is like night and change and day when it comes to trading. You just gotta start small, like buy one account. So basically you're investing like 90 bucks and then make sure to get your first payment and reinvest that money into more accounts and then start copy trading with 5, 10, 15, 20 accounts, but using your profit and your payment from your first prop account, it's massive. Like basically you're investing 90 bucks and getting more accounts in return. If you're smart about it. Just make your money work for you. And the biggest benefit I will say it's having days like the day that I'm having today. I made two trades, both red. You guys can see how much I technically lost, but I'm not losing any of this money. If I were trading with my account, I'll be down, I don't know, 40k, maybe more. Yeah. But I'm not losing any money. Zero. Because I didn't lost my accounts today. That's the benefit of trading props. Okay, so we keep holding this beginning of the gap on NQ 550, 525. Do you deposit? Excuse me. So you just apply to trading props company and they will give you an account? No, it's not like that. You buy an eval. It's basically two steps. You buy an eval, you pass that eval, and then you get a funded account. And that's the account that after you start making money, you can apply for payments. I have a YouTube video where I explain you guys how prop firms work. Let me see if I can. Yeah. Um, this is the video where I explain you guys how prop firms work. It's this one. Just go to my channel videos, and it's the first one. It's this one. Here's the link. Do you have a video on how you pick your levels? Um, probably on my free video course. You have the link down below. Videos waking up. If can break the VWAP, most likely we can see a strong push. Yes, just keeps holding today's low. That's Thursday low. I will much prefer to see ES going a little bit lower, at least to the beginning of the gap. Oh yeah, today is not an easy day to trade, very choppy. We have a lot of stuff coming up or came up a lot of stuff today, so the market needs a little bit of time to digest all that. And I think right now we have a few Feds speaking. Do I look like for a partner information before a gap fill? I also have a video where I explain you guys how to trade gaps. You have a step by step. I have a step by step system where um like I have certain things that I like to see on a gap before taking a gap play, and I posted a video about that also. Just look on my channel gap fill play or gap fill, and it's the first video coming up. At 6:32 and 7:10. Is that Pacific time? Because six I wouldn't be here at 6:30 or 7:10. Oh yeah, Pacific time. You can say anything when the move already happened. You need to call it out. For me to trust anyone, I need you to call it out before the move happened, not after. Anyone can be the best trader in the world if they say after the move happened. Nice consolidation holding the lows here. Nvidia is waking up. Mm-mm-mm. You have to see the candle pattern form and then enter. Oh, for real? Obviously. For everything. Every trade. Always. Very slow price action now. After the craziness. Mm-mm-mm. The people who usually are on your stream always saying they are in X positions. Yeah. That's how YouTube is. It took me a little bit of time to get used to it, to people complaining also if I have a red day or a red trade. But that's trading. No one has every single day green. In fact, you guys should be grateful that you have traders that show you their losses also, because that's real. That's what happened when you're trading. Everyone has red years, red month, red weeks, red days. Okay, let's see if NQ is gonna lose today's low and if it's gonna go for the gap. Can we have the gap fill today? Oh, thank you, AJ. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I like this. I like this. I like this move. Okay, so I'm gonna look for a possible bounce and reaction here. Okay. It looks like we're not gonna have it. The same thing here. Can we have a little bounce and rejection? I will say, let me see something here. I will say this whole area can be a possible break and retest to the downside play. Yeah, we have this resistance. The gap on ES looks like it's bigger than NQ, and ES inside the gap. The only thing is like I noticed that with ES, it can be a little bit more tricky to play gaps, and NQ it's easier. Most of the time I see NQ just filling the entire gap, but BS a lot of time gets stuck like inside the gap and then just bounce and doesn't fill the entire gap in one move. Something that I don't see NQ doing. I see NQ once is inside the gap. Most of the time it goes for the entire gap. ES a little bit more tricky. Yeah, you guys also have a big head and shoulder here. Big head and shoulder lost its uptrend. Now we have a little downtrend. We have a downtrend here. We have definitely engulfing bearish engulfing candles. It lost a major support here. To be able to see the gaps, you need to turn off the pre and after market data. Yeah, it's only New Year session. Yes. Yeah, you will never see the gaps if you have pre-market on. The gap on NQ, you have it here. But it's pretty much filled. It can definitely go a little bit lower. It can go till here, maybe. But for me, it's pretty much filled on NQ. It can definitely go a little bit lower. I will say it can go down here for a clear, clean support. Also, Nvidia is holding 181 pretty good, so that's gonna be a little bit difficult for NQ to keep going lower. Okay, let's see if we can have this type of move. A reaction under around 40s and 550 on NQ. 550 reaction on NQ. Come on, over 200 people and only 90 likes? I know you guys can do better. Pretty please, pretty please. Like the meme. I want to see at least 200 likes. Likes are free. With free 99. Why are you guys so cheap? Thank you, Kane. Or Cain? How do you pronounce your name? Thank you, Striker. Trey. Empty. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, can we react here? Yes. Definitely looks like it wants to. Should I start adding here? I kind of wanted to add a little bit higher, but yeah, this top here was a good entry. Thank you, thank you. Go a little bit higher, yes. Thank you. It's very, very weak. My Apple puts are up over 100%. That's pretty good. I'm red with futures so far, and I'm green. I'm up over 77Ks with my trades, my swing trades on Nvidia and Apple. Um, I'm not posting my swing trades right now. I'm dedicated to. I post my pre-market plan on my Discord, and I explain how I swing trade to my students on the mentoring program. So you guys learn there how I swing trade and how I read the charts. Okay, I'm gonna start adding here on impulse. I wanna see. I wanna play this. I wanna play a reaction here. I definitely wanna see ES going a little bit higher, but I'm looking for this type of move. And my plan is short. Um, what do you think? What I've been saying for the past, I don't know, 10 minutes? All the Greeks in the house. I'm gonna give it a little bit of room here, and I'm looking for a possible move to the downside here. Mm, yeah, when you're positive, any no, you can add whenever. And also it's the rule on Apex is don't have a 30% drawdown. That's the rule on Apex. Well, you can have it, but your whenever you apply for payment, most likely you're gonna be denied. Beautiful reaction there. I took that with 10 accounts here. I went a little bit heavier, so I took that uh, with NQ. And let's see how this play is gonna work out. What country am I from? I'm Venezuelan. Okay, it's looking good pretty far. So far, it's looking pretty good. Then we have continuation to the downside here. These are 5 TPT accounts, which are 40%. TPT is running on 40% promo and no activation fee. So the 25K accounts are like $90. Is this a bear flag? You can still go a little bit higher here and then reject. Or it can just die here. We have two options. You can go a little bit higher and then reject here. Again, I would love to see it dying already. Is my code commission based? What do you mean? I do make some money if you use my code, but either way, you're gonna use a code, so I would gladly appreciate it if you like my stream and support the stream using my code, because either way, you're gonna use someone else's code. You're gonna buy accounts, right? So why not support the stream? This is free. I'm doing this because I like sharing what I do, to be honest. Trading on my own, it can be sometimes way better because a lot of times I get distracted by what's going on in the chat. And a lot of times I miss my entry because I get distracted thinking about a question or when I'm talking about something. But a lot of times also it helped me to be more patient in it keeps me on check. Thank you. Do you pay a monthly fee do I pay? So with TPT, this is how the monthly fee goes with props. You only pay the monthly fee on evals if you don't pass the eval before the month end, right? So if you buy an eval today on the 14th and you don't pass it before the 14th of next month, they charge you a fee. But if you pass before the month, you just get your PA, your funded account before the month end. You don't get charged the monthly fee. Where is the fun on trading alone? Honestly, it's a lot of fun because I trade way better when I'm alone because I don't get distracted by anything. Well, and also I multitask. I watch videos on YouTube while waiting for my trade to play out. You don't need to pass your evals quickly. You don't need that. So right now I'm talking, but at the same time, I'm thinking if I want to add more. Because I already have 2 red trades, 1 green trade here. So this is my 4th trade, which I already feel like I'm over trading. So I'm thinking for this trade to maybe play out, I need to give it a little bit bigger room, like a bigger stop loss, because of how the market it's been moving today. So if I want to give it a bigger stop loss, I need to go smaller in size. So I'm thinking, do I want to add if ES keeps going a little bit higher, but my stop loss is here around 944, 945, or yeah, do I want to add here while ES maybe goes higher and then reject? If that happen, if it just going higher, I'm gonna have a bigger red trade, or do I want to keep it small in size, my trade, but I can give it a lot more room to go? Okay. Hola. Anyone here? But you guys already left. Oh, everyone's done already. Okay. Oh no. Mm. Oh, I was talking with the guys on voice on Discord. Oh, sí, Antonio. Ross made 68,000 today. Good for him. That is not gonna change my day or yours. Who's Ross? The worst thing that you can do is compare yourself to someone else. Small cap trader, so that is not gonna. We don't even trade penny stocks. Hmm. What internet provider do I use? I think it's Comcast. I wanna see, yes, keep it at under 945. If 945 act as support the downside, it's done so. You made 68 cents. Okay, 945 is the level that I'm looking. If yes doesn't reject here, I'm out. Because that means the downtrend is done. Yeah, I'm out. Okay, I'm out and done. I have 3 red days, 1 green trade. I'm done. I'm done. See, this is what I've told you guys that ES do with gaps. This is why ES is so tricky for playing gaps. In fact, 950 is that I will say is the main level to watch here. See how on the 30-minute 950 was support, and then the previous 30-minute candle it was a rejection level. So that is the real, like, if it's make it or break it, 950. Check out tenacity trading. Guys, I don't just because I have a red day or a red trade doesn't mean I'm gonna start changing how I trade. Like, you guys need to understand that if you do that, you're never gonna become profitable. I don't care how much money other traders do make. Like, that doesn't matter to me. It's just one red day. Like, that's trading. Like, understand that that's trading. If I have a red trade and I start jumping into different trading styles and different indicators, you're never gonna become profitable. I've been trading for 9 years. That's the worst thing you can do. You know how many red days I had in 9 years? A lot. And you're gonna have a lot too. That's normal. Okay, so the downtrend just got broken. ES is trying to hold 950, and I will say 975 is the level to watch. No, 985 is the level to watch on NQ. It's a new prop firm. You should not be trading a new prop firm unless you want to lose your money. Yeah, still looks like a reaction play here, but we'll see. I think I'm done for today. I should have skipped today with everything that we had in the morning. I should have definitely take the morning off and then come and trade in the afternoon after all the craziness happened. That's the smart thing to do when you have a trading day with a bunch of news or a lot of expectation or something big coming up. That, yeah, skip in the morning and then let the market do whatever it wants to do with that news, and then give it a little bit of time so it can consolidate it, tell you where it's gonna go after digesting the news. No, I don't have a specific. I don't stream in the afternoon. If I trade in the afternoon, I trade on my own. If I trade in the afternoon, which most of the time I don't. Mm-mm. Why do I use a prop firm? I made a video about that. What's the benefits of trading a prop firm? The main one is not losing my own money when I have a red day. You were up 80% but gave back all over traded. Yeah, that can happen. That can happen. But I have a rule that I really follow very, very good is your if my first trade is red, most of the time, I would say 99% of the time, I don't trade more. I'm sorry, if my first trade is green. So the rule that I have is if my first trade is red, I can go for another one. If I have two red trades, I can go for one more. But if I have three red trades in a row, that's it. That's my day because three red trades means that I'm not reading the market correctly. Doesn't matter if the market is choppy, I'm not reading the market correctly or I'm not taking the best decisions. Because if the market is choppy, I can say, oh, the market is choppy and red. Yes, but if I know the market is choppy, I should not be taking any trades. So at the end of the day, it's me not reading the market correctly. So today I had two red trades and then I took one more was green. So I was okay, I can take one more trade and that trade was red. So that's it. I'm done for today. I should be done for today. So also think about if you have three red trades, that's already like the trades are telling you that you're doing something wrong. Like the trades are telling me I'm doing something wrong. And I had already three trades out. So why keep doing it? And if you have three red trades, you're most of the time we're gonna try to trade with bigger size so we can recoup what I lost on my past three trades. And most of the time that end up happening, what ended up happening is I blow up the account. I don't like trading power hour. I know a lot of people can trade power hour and they can make a lot of money. I don't really like trading power hour. Also, so the main thing for me, and I need to keep in my mind why I started trading. My main thing that I started trading is because I didn't want to work a 9 to 5. So I don't want to be sitting here in my computer trading all day. So for me, this is about freedom. Yes, I love trading, but trading for 9 years told me the less I trade, the more money I keep, and the less money I spend when it comes to buying evals or funded accounts with prop firms. So the more trades I make, most likely I'm gonna give back what I made or I'm gonna blow up accounts. So if there's anything you can get from me from trading 9 years, is the more you trade, the more you're gonna lose money or give back the profit that you already have. It is pretty difficult to be in here in the morning for 2 3 hours and then end up the day red. But trust me, you at least still have your account to trade more days. Little by little, you're gonna gain back what you lost if you have a red day. But if you blow up your account, you're starting again from zero. And with a lot of stress. Yeah, save the accounts to trade another day. The less I trade, the more money I keep. The less I trade, the less money I spend with prop firms. Oh yeah. The other thing is like the more time I spend sitting here on my computer, my hourly rate it goes down. So if I trade for like let's just say 3 hours and I make $1,000 or let's just say 1,500, that means my hourly rate is 500, right? I traded for 3 hours, I made 1,500. That's 500 per hour. That's my hourly trade, my hourly rate. If I make 1,500 but I'm trading for I don't know 10, I'm sitting here for 8 hours, your hourly rate goes lower. So you better go and work at McDonald's if you want to make, I don't know, $15 per hour. It's funny to think about that because a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm a trader." Yeah, but if you make like I don't know, $100 per hour, but and you're trading for 8 hours, how much is your hourly rate? Okay, guys, I'm done for today. I'm ready with futures. I made, I did three red trades. No, yeah, the first two trades were red. The third one was green. The fourth one was red. So I'm done with futures, and I made 77K with options swing trading Apple and Nvidia puts from Friday. So I'm having a pretty good day, even though on the stream it doesn't look like it. The stream is red. My futures trades are red, but with options, pretty good. Um, it's gonna be 12 o'clock, so I'm done for today. I'll see you guys mañana again. Thank you for being here, and remember, like the video. I'll see you guys mañana. Thank you, thank you. Bye.